I'm just on the timeline, just doing normal stuff. I'm watching fail videos and watching a whole bunch of just miscellaneous things. And I start tweeting people telling me, yo, nigga, the World Cup is on. Yeah. I don't be following as y'all clearly can tell, I don't be following that. But bro, the Lakers season is done, bro. It's done. The Lakers season is done, bro. It is I mean it is legitimately over, bro. I don't know what else to tell y'all, bro. The Lakers and what's crazy is like as a Laker fan, this does not surprise me, nor is it like even like it should have been expected really. But Anthony Davis will miss at least a month's worth of basketball, bro. AD is going to miss at least a month of basketball. So if y'all didn't know, last game AD against the Nuggets in midair, mind you, had a foot injury and didn't return, if I'm not mistaken, for the better part of the second half. And it was speculated, but no one knew what it was. Here we are now, and it's been reported he's out for a month. Hold on, he's out for a month. The reason why I'm saying that the season is over with, and I'm gonna bring some people up in a second because I can't. This is like a level of depression that I can't deal with my own. The reason why I'm saying the season is over with is because I mean, if you all have seen just the way the Lakers have been playing, it is very clear, and I do mean very clear, that the season has been hanging on the balance that the Lakers are heavily dependent on Anthony Davis and what he's been producing. As great as LeBron has been over the past, I would say like 2 weeks of basketball, it is still heavily dependent on what Anthony Davis has been producing and how well he's been playing. He's been playing like a top 10 player in the NBA, and he's been honing down on both sides of the floor. Candidate for DPOY, in my opinion, while also having multiple games where he's leading this team in points and rebounds. And the really big concern though is that, I've been saying this all year long. This team is not built in a way in which they can manage nor function a bad AD game or a bad LeBron game because they need them to go out there and perform on a night to night basis. It's the reason why they blew the lead against the Boston Celtics and the Sixers. The reason why they couldn't close those games out is because down the stretch, both LeBron and AD were gassed because they were just playing an excessive amount of minutes. Um, so let me see something. I had plans and everything to go do something. Now I'm probably going to like record a second channel video. And to make things to make things worse, um, and this is so depressing. To make things worse, there is like to make things worse is that we're in the middle of the year where within a month's time the Lakers are actually going to need to make a decision on what they want to do moving forward in terms of some of their trade assets, Westbrook and those draft picks. And so for the Lakers to basically go on this next stretch, a month of basketball without Anthony Davis, bro, that just I mean, I don't it's kind of finished, bro. It's done. It's done. It's done, bro. I'm actually I'm
It's
actually
brutal.
I'm actually depressed. Like I can't even yell right now. I'm actually very depressed.
It's very sad. Um, this entire season, what Anthony Davis has produced for the Lakers, he's single handedly manned a very bad roster. Like he's had lineups with Westbrook, Schroeder, Lonnie Walker, Patrick Beverly, like all these guys have been masked to a certain extent because of Anthony Davis. And now that he's hurt, this puts everything into question, even for the season after this one, which is very rough.
And actually, that's a really, before we move on to everyone else, beyond this next month of basketball. So again, moving forward, we're already in mid to late December. It means a month from now will be mid to late January, which means that there'll only be a few weeks removed from the trading deadline. So keep that in mind. Also keep in mind, this year potentially now being a throwaway year means that after this season, you only have 1 year left on both AD and LeBron's contracts. Mind you, LeBron's son comes into the league the same year he becomes a free agent. The Lakers just don't have much time. Also, be very mindful that if anything, this might have been one of the better seasons to capitalize on because the Western Conference is wide open. The threshold to get into a play-in and a playoff spot is much lower than what people originally expected. Like just significantly much lower. And so for all of that to just go to the wayside, because the Lakers, even where they stand right now, crazy enough, still had a solid opportunity to make a play-in spot. That opportunity is now lost. I mean, it's gone. And I'm calling it now. It's December 19th, right? 19th, 18th, December 18th, and I think that the season is done for. I think it's already done. It's over, bro. It's done. Mad depressing. I wish I could be more entertaining for y'all, but I'm genuinely depressed right now.
Man, right now they gotta trade somebody, because this is crazy.
But then they lose leverage in any trading conversation
because they're clearly
This is why they should
desperate.
have made a trade for like a long time ago, man. It is dragging it right now.
Yeah, but they're definitely keeping
It is
the
what it
picks.
is.
Can we
They're
talk
not trading
about how
picks.
they've been done since the fucking bubble championship? Low, I love you. I love you. I love what you do, man. But the Lakers,
At least you have a decent schedule for the
since
next month.
the bubble,
We can maybe be above 500.
Look, man,
above the
I
bubble,
can't.
since the bubble. We talk
I can
about
be.
LeBron.
I
We
can.
talk
I can
about
be. I can.
AD all day, but we don't talk about what the fuck's going on in Phoenix and what happened last night. But we talk about Lakers and Anthony Davis all day. What's going on here? They've been done.
Well, if I talk about Phoenix, it won't be that many positive things to say about them either because they've been done since 2021 as well. So
Are we
So
sure
check
about
this
that, though, Lo?
Yeah.
I'm
Are we
pretty
sure about
positive.
that? I mean,
I'm
last
pretty
night,
positive.
Yeah, they're done,
nobody's
bro.
talking
They're done.
about the
I'm pretty
24-point
positive.
lead that
about
New
that.
Orleans.
I'm not gonna lie, that 58 was sensational. But the 3 bad games he had in a row, where they were blown out in historic fashion, we're also not gonna
It's
talk
pretty.
about.
Yeah, I'm about to say
Three bad games.
It was
Two
definitely
by
3
Devin
straight bad
Booker.
games. Might have been 4.
Two. He sat out for one of the games.
it's still. I'm not sold on. I'm just not sold on him. The way Chris Paul is regressing right now, and it's not like a
I
knock
agree.
to him.
No, I agree.
He's old. He's older, so that's fine. But
I agree.
I just know, like, I just don't know.
I just wanted your view from that. That's all.
Man, I'm depressed, bro. And also, I'm a Laker fan. Like, I mean, I don't mind talking to any other team, but that's the reason why I talk about the Lakers a lot.
Oh, for sure.
Oh man, hey, everybody in the chat, man, come give your condolences to the Lakers season, bro.
I don't think it's over, bro. I don't think it's over.
Wow. There's no way you're trolling me right now.
I'm not trolling, for real. I mean, it's obviously we're not winning the championship, but I still think we can get a nice little playoff run. Like, I don't think it's just over. We're missing the playoffs.
Why do you think we'll make the playoffs?
Well, the schedule's kind of good for the next month, and the way, like you said, the West is not what we thought it would be. Also, I don't know. Things happen, bro. Things happen.
I just think what AD provide, like, man, he was literally Superman this entire season, bro.
Yeah, our defense
Literally.
is going to
I
suffer.
don't know.
Suffer.
check
It's going
this
to be
out.
terrible.
The Warriors are one game ahead of the Lakers right now, and Steph is out for 3 weeks. So, the Warriors, they ain't really been no world beaters this year. You know what I'm saying? They, like I said, they right ahead of the Lakers. I think that the Lakers will be fine. This will give other guys a chance to show what they got. Actually, it'll help some guys trade value, toward the deadline because they'll get more chances to play and all that. So I think the Lakers will be fine. LeBron's probably about to just go bonkers for about a month and see what happens.
Can he do that though? And I'm not like trying it, but
Bro,
like I don't know if LeBron is like
I think
physically.
he can. Have
If
you
you
seen
watch
that
him
look in
though,
his eyes the last couple of games? I think he can.
but I've also seen
I
him in the
really don't
last.
want him
I've
to
seen
go
him.
bonkers, man, because
I've seen him in the last couple of games also gas out. He gassed out in Philly, and he gassed out in the Boston game.
Bro,
And
he's
again,
near
this is why I hate this roster, man. We can't do
I just
anything
need
with
you
one of
to
our
like
stars right
think
now.
of the
It's done.
offensive load that is going to be on LeBron James' shoulders
yeah,
now.
it's about to be crazy.
Like that's a different type of load.
And
Because AD
just
got quick buckets. Westbrook has someone who he could like feed really, really easily. Now it's just going to be LeBron and Russ with Patrick Beverly, Lonnie Walker, and all these other guys. And their main rim
We gotta
protector,
hope
who was the
Thomas
back
Bryant
line of their
becomes the
defense,
next
is
coming to
gone.
Shaq or something, bro.
So
That's tough.
I'm glad somebody mentioned it. If Thomas Bryant can keep up his level of play that he's had of late,
oh my
the
gosh,
Lakers will be fine. I'm look, just
no,
listen to me.
no,
Just
Thomas
listen.
no,
Bryant is not
This
I,
is insane.
no.
Thomas Bryant is not even in the same universe as AD. But what he's given this team of late, the Lakers very, very, very much need it. And if he can continue
How many
that,
games is of late to you?
No, no, no. Wait,
No.
just real quick before you run it off, just let me tell you the next month of basketball for the Lakers. Home game against Washington, then they're away in Phoenix and Sacramento. Home game against the Charlotte Hornets. Did I just go out? I went out.
no, I
Yeah.
still hear you. I still hear you.
No, you good.
Okay, then they're away against Dallas, Orlando, Miami, Atlanta, Charlotte. They go on a road. It's a road stretch right there. Then it's Miami, Atlanta, away at Sacramento and Denver. Then it's Dallas, Philly, Houston, Sacramento. That's a month.
That's a great schedule.
I don't think that's. I would not consider that a favorable schedule for the Lakers.
A lot of their games are against doo-doo ass teams, bro. I like that schedule.
No, it's,
Dallas, Sacramento.
I don't know what you're talking about. There's a few easy ones.
Man, this is the only stretch that AD can actually be injured for. Like, this is the only time I think we can actually split the games for the next month.
Yeah, I'd say it's the
Right, that's it.
safest for AD to
Split?
be injured. I'd
I
say it's
don't
the
know
safest.
what y'all thinking. This team is already below
Split?
500. Why are y'all acting like this is not an already below 500 ball club?
Yeah, but a lot of that came from the beginning of the season where nothing at all was organized. We had Westbrook not playing well. He hadn't figured out his role yet. Just a lot of stuff like that. Like right now, I'd say we're more figured out than when we
We're
were losing,
more
like,
the Lakers.
8-6.
The Lakers have looked better as of late because they've more or less just played poor teams. They beat Milwaukee. That's great. They beat Denver the last game. That's also great. But for the most part, a lot of the teams that the Lakers have beaten as of recent have not been good teams. Even if you want to argue that they've been competitive against teams like Philly and Boston, that's great as well. But the reason why they were so competitive had a large part to do with Anthony Davis. I don't know how y'all. I don't know. Maybe
You beat who shows up to the arena that night.
This is what hoping they actually make a trade, really, because they definitely don't have any size outside of like Thomas Bryant.
It's just funny that people are
Juan
burying the
Toscano
Lakers.
Anderson and William Gabriel are gonna have to play a lot of minutes now. And
Oh boy.
it's not what I want to happen, but
Oh man, more Patrick Beverly.
I think I don't want this nigga to play another minute.
Not only more Pat Beverly, more smaller lineups because there is no legit big. Thomas Bryant right now might legitimately be the only big in the rotation getting quality minutes, which means that LeBron is going to have to play 5 more often, and that means there's more minutes of JTA. Like, bro, like the team, what are we talking about right now?
Yeah, y'all is like
They got to play
severely
Max
underrated
Christie more though.
floor
I
rate.
don't,
Man,
Anthony
it's
Davis
crazy.
during
Y'all
this
done went
season.
straight doomsday. Like it's just over. Like
Yeah, see, I'm not ready to do that. I'm not.
Yeah,
like
it's
people
over.
just went
4 or
doomsday.
5 games below
Nigga,
500,
Lakers
bro.
season been
Like,
over
I
from
I
the
was about to
start.
say, what? I can understand y'all's optimism if the team was above 500 or the team had a backup big, but this team has no
The
backup big.
Warriors are 1 game ahead of the Lakers, and they're the defending champs. Steph
I
is
think
gone
I
for
think
3
I
weeks.
think that
Nigga,
is.
the Warriors season's over too. What you mean?
I was about to say I think them losing Curry is also a problem.
Their season's been over. What you mean? Come on, man. Let's be serious.
The Warriors
Man,
is different though. You can't compare the
I know
Warriors to the Lakers
I
right
know
now,
it's
bro.
Sunday, but man, y'all ain't gotta have no funerals.
Let's be serious, man. The Lakers season over. Warriors season over, man. The West is easy right now, man. The West is easy.
Also, if we're being honest with ourselves too, the Warriors are with the 11th seed, so it's not as if like we're even talking about like the difference between the 8th and 9th seed trying to submit somebody in the playoff spot. Like we're talking about Lakers are trying to get in as a fringe play-in spot, and their only real opportunity was the fact that Curry did get hurt. Just for the Lakers, they didn't follow up for AD to get hurt.
Yo, if AD was healthy for this month stretch, man, I swear to God, it'd be like at least 4 games over 500 by the time this month would be over.
Maybe.
But he's gone.
I'm gonna let some more people up here so we can get to the funeral, man. Send your condolences, man. Send your condolences.
I need y'all to
Save
You
Reeves.
keep talking about a
Save
funeral,
Reeves.
but there's
Save
we're like
Westbrook.
30 games into the season. 30 games into the season, we're 12-16. The top in the West is 19-10. Like, bro, come on.
But it's not just the difference it's not just a difference in the win loss column. It's the fact that the Lakers are not in position to win a bunch of games. It'd be one thing if the Lakers are like they can just run off a bunch of games and then they'll be able to catch up. The problem is that the Lakers, if you just look at the games that they've won, out of the 12 games, 3 of which have been against the San Antonio Spurs, a fourth of their wins have been against the Spurs, bro. It's not as if like this team has been beating legitimate competition outside of Denver and Milwaukee. They really haven't beat anyone of substance.
Wait, quick question.
This team is not constructed to win if LeBron and AD aren't putting up like
and it's not
near
it's not
30-point triple doubles every night.
And save Westbrook, man. Save my man Westbrook.
Save Westbrook,
bro.
save Bron, save Reeves. Everybody else
I
can
feel
go.
bad
Games
because
played,
free Reeves, man.
Y'all doing this. We like 4 games back. We 6 games, bro. That shit don't mean a damn thing, bro. Y'all finna lose like way more
some
games.
real shit,
The
though.
best. Bro, like y'all lost
You're
one of the best
just-
defenders on the
you're just
planet,
saying
bro.
that shit like that.
The Lakers.
We just lost our defense.
Y'all
Like,
just
he's the only
lost the
reason
I
we
think
were
he's
like
been the best defender
on
this
the
season.
planet, bro.
Like, he's
Damn
the only
near,
reason
like-
there's been a
This
good
shows
team.
this shows you the parity in the NBA. The Lakers are 6.5 games out of first place.
Stop saying that, bro. It don't mean nothing.
Oh my God!
No,
Stop
how does
saying
that
that,
mean
bro. It
nothing?
don't
That's
mean
all.
shit.
Wait, but
Hey.
how
because you
could
need the
that means
perspective.
nothing.
You need the perspective. You have to.
That
look
means
at that perspective.
nothing. It's a false reality, my nigga.
Wait, let me ask you this. What do you think is going to happen in the next month of basketball without Anthony Davis?
I see a
In
lot
this
of
scenario, we go 500 over the next 12 games, like split 6-6. Best
Who are y'all
case
guarding
scenario.
without AD, bro? Tell me.
We not winning.
Wait,
Who
We're not
y'all
winning
guarding
games.
without AD?
Wait,
bro?
wait,
Tell me.
Nobody.
But that's my
So then y'all are
if,
getting
if,
cooked.
wait, I want to hear from.
That's the whole point.
I want wait. I want to
I'm
hear
going
from
to need
the
LeBron to
sports.
average like 30-point triple double.
He's 40 years old.
I know.
That's
I want to hear.
That's the
from
only
the
thing we have,
sports and go. Boy. What is the best case scenario for the next 12 games for the Lakers?
7-5.
Oh
I
my
go
God.
7-5.
6-6. I'll give him 6-6.
7-5.
Oh my God.
Well,
Nigga,
7-5 is
y'all are
7-5,
delusional.
the
bro?
best case. 7-5.
Y'all are
Best case.
delusional.
Okay, listen. Y'all do
And they're
know
5-5
that like
in their last few games. How is that delusional?
their offense
Because they
with
had
Y'all
Anthony
just
Davis
lost
is
y'all best
horrendous. And that's
defender.
with
You
Anthony Davis.
beat who shows up to the arena that night.
What's the
Yeah,
next?
but
What's
they
the
had
next 12
Anthony
games?
Showing up to the
Davis.
arena.
Low. What's the next 12 games?
I already went through them. You kind of missed it, but they had eight. I'm gonna go through them again. But they had AD. Y'all are acting like they didn't have somebody on the roster that can contribute to that level. Why are y'all denying that, or y'all ignoring that?
No, I'm not
Hey,
ignoring
look,
that at
y'all-
all.
Hey,
No,
just to
bro,
put
I'm
what
not
we're
ignoring
missing
that.
from
I
AD, we're missing
understand.
32 points,
need to
12
play-
rebounds, 2.5 blocks, and like 5
You
assists.
need the rest
Where are we
of the
gonna get
team
that
to play
production
better
from,
as
man?
a team. You need guys
Hey,
to play
Low.
better as a
Oh
team.
wait. Okay, all right. So wait, before I read out the schedule one more time to the sports, the gentleman just said you're missing 30 plus points, 12 rebounds, like whatever AD has been doing basically in the past month before this. Where are you getting that level of production?
Okay, well, those shots don't just disappear, bro. There's going to be other people. Obviously,
I didn't say
Are
that.
they going
I'm
to
not
make
saying
them?
they're disappearing.
Are they going to make them?
If you can get,
obviously,
They have to
well,
make them though. Yeah, they got to make
okay,
those
okay. Well,
shots.
can I finish? Can I?
Yeah, okay. So where's the production coming from?
It's going to be coming. It's not going to be the same production, obviously, because Anthony Davis is a fucking amazing player. Like he's been the best on our team for the entire season when he's healthy. But I mean, you got Austin Reeves shooting. You got Lonnie Walker's been going a little crazy. LeBron just had like 39 on 63%. He's doing some shit better than what he was earlier in the season. I don't think it's going to be the same production, but it's not just going to be like gone. Like we're not just going to.
I just really think that what you're really undervaluing is your offense was already not good with Anthony Davis, and then the majority of your wins, Anthony Davis had some of the biggest games of his career this year. And you're saying that he's gone as your primary backline guy. You have to replace that production with LeBron, Russell Westbrook, and a roster of other players that have clear deficiencies in the half court.
All right, let me before, and I'm sorry if I keep cutting people off, but before I read off I do want to read off the schedule one more time, especially for the new people in here. Where are you getting the defensive production from?
Ham's going to have to play a bigger lineup.
See, but that was
exactly do it.
See, but that was going to be my point. Like, I would probably feel
right now. I'd like start Dennis Schroeder, Max Christie, Troy Brown Jr., LeBron, and Thomas Bryant, and hope that works. That's the best you got.
Oh my goodness! All right, so for yeah, I know. Jesus, okay. So
go get Dwight Howard from Taiwan.
Oh wow! Please stop. So for everybody, can you also hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, you good.
Okay,
you good.
So for everybody in the chat, again, AD is out for at least a month. This is the upcoming schedule for the Lakers, and if I don't say it's at a certain team, then it's a home game. So today they play the Washington Wizards. Then it's at Phoenix, at Sacramento, then it's Charlotte, then it's at Dallas, at Orlando, at Miami, at Atlanta, at Charlotte again.
That's not a bad schedule.
It's not, but it's all away games though. That's the problem. Then it's Miami, then Atlanta, then it's at Sacramento, at Denver, Dallas, Philly, Houston, Sacramento. If we're being honest with ourselves, and that is, how many games is that? That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That's 17 games. Jeez. So in that 17 game stretch, I would argue 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games I would feel confident the Lakers are going to be able to pull off without 85.
Out of 5? Wait, 5 out of 17?
Yes.
Oh.
The Charlotte games, the Orlando games, and maybe an Atlanta game.
What about the games that are toss-ups?
I think they can steal a Miami game, but Miami isn't.
I think they might be able to steal a Miami game just because how poorly they've been throughout the year.
And they playing better as of late, though.
I definitely think they're going to take the Hawks, the Wizards, the Magic, and the Hornets. I think
a bad Trae Young game can have them lose against the Hawks. I agree on that. But like Dallas playing Luka Doncic with no real backline defense is crazy.
Man.
That is absurd.
Luka gonna have 50, man.
Say it again.
But Dallas is no.
Did Dallas just get what?
Dallas just got beat down like last night or the other night.
By who?
Let me go look at the schedule.
Man, everybody went to for the Lakers, by the way.
Be serious. Be serious. Hold on. Be serious.
Not beat down, but they did lose.
Christian Wood will have like 30.
Be serious. Be serious.
Like,
even if the offense, even if the
nothing.
offense like increases, right? Even if the offense,
How would the offense increase?
No. Get it. I'm giving like, you know what I'm saying.
That's a lot of bails.
I'm just giving them bail on that one, right? Say for instance, even if the offense increases like to a historical level again, How the fuck are y'all guarding any of these niggas, bro? Like, how are you guarding the Sacramento Kings? How are you guarding the Denver Nuggets?
Oh my God,
How are you
Sabonis is
guarding?
having a field
How are
day.
you guarding? How are you guarding Orlando?
Nobody
How are
in
you
the
guarding like
NBA
any of
really
these
plays
teams, bro?
defense
Orlando is a 13th seed, bro. You're
They
hyping.
just beat the best team in the
They
NBA.
just beat the Boston.
Nobody in the NBA
Bro, they're
really
10
plays
and 20.
defense
I don't
anyway.
care if they beat the Bucks.
And their
Like,
offense has
come on now.
increased, nigga. And y'all are 12 and what, nigga? Let's be serious.
We're 12 and 16. They are
Okay, y'all are
10
4
and 20.
games behind. Y'all are 4 games ahead of the niggas, bro. Be serious.
Bro, they have 4 more losses, and we have 2 more.
And they're trying to
Okay,
lose.
and
So if you want
yeah.
to,
They're
okay,
literally
and you're talking about
trying
they
to
beat
lose
the
games.
Bucks
They just
once.
win
Like,
if you
okay,
want to
and
play
they
that
beat the
card,
Bucks.
the Lakers
Good for
are
them,
6
bro. They are
games
10 and
out of
20.
first place. If you wanna play that
Bro,
card.
you realize you're doing that unironically, and we're doing that as a form of like, bro. That
I really
doesn't
feel
make
like
sense.
y'all don't like Anthony Davis. Like that's what I'm mainly getting from this comment.
Bro,
Like,
y'all have to realize, bro. Y'all can even if y'all get more shots up, bro. Listen, bro. Even if y'all get more shots up, and Pat Bev somehow becomes a good shooter, and your team becomes
That's
a
not
good
gonna
shooting
happen.
team,
Pat Bev
your
is not
team
gonna be a
becomes
good
the
shooter, bro.
greatest offense, nigga. Listen. If your team becomes the greatest offense of all time, nigga, y'all do realize y'all still have to guard people, right?
So you think we need the greatest offense of all time to beat the 10 and 20 Magic?
Nigga, I'm not saying the Magic
I'm
specifically. You're
Yo,
not
the
missing
Magic
my
gonna
point.
kill us, man.
I'm
Like everybody
nigga
on the
missing my
roster is
point.
like
I'm fine with
6'10"
giving
right
up
now.
the
Like we gonna get cooked.
I'm fine with the Magic. I think we can beat. I don't mind like the idea of us beating like Orlando and Charlotte. That's fine.
Yeah, y'all can beat
But
them niggas,
even what I'm saying is even if we count those wins for us, which is what I did, it's literally, and I do mean literally, that's 5 wins. That's 5.
But check this
Y'all
out.
But
better
that's
hope
not set in
Paolo and
stone,
Markel
though.
not
Is what I'm
hooping, man.
saying, dog. Like that's not set in
Team in
stone.
the NBA plays consistent defense night in and night out? Name a team.
bro, come on.
The
What?
Bucks,
The Bucks actually.
Okay,
I would say the Bucks. Yeah, the
The
Bucks.
Bucks play pretty
That's
good
about
defense.
the
the
Bucks, the
Grizzlies. Like
Cavs,
we can
the
do this.
Grizzlies.
The
The
Pelicans
Nets
this
are
season.
weirdly playing good defense right now. So.
Yo, Loki, you make me co-host
That's
real
with
quick.
AD.
Yeah, I gotta make you call because I gotta bring
Yeah,
more
make me
people up
co-host
here.
real
So.
quick. Hey, what's good,
Hey,
Ed?
what's up? What's
Yo,
up, everybody?
to answer his
Yo,
question,
Ash,
Wait,
bro, how you
hello,
feel,
everyone.
brother?
Hello, everyone. I just
please,
wait,
Ash, don't.
wait.
Yo, Lo,
We're sending condolences.
Is a World Cup champion.
Oh my god.
He's a champion. I never want to see a
my
Ronaldo
God.
debate again in my life.
Oh my god.
He's a champion, and Mbappe just got sold.
Okay, yeah.
You got very excited, huh?
Face ass. Nigga hit you with a laugh track is crazy.
Yo, I never got in a co-host in my life, nigga. Like,
Here, Trey, here, fine.
thank you, bro. Thank you.
God damn, is that all the shit?
I know, right? You need to beg for a co-host.
Big for I've never got a co-host in my life, Lo.
Hey, look, bro.
You never got one either? Here, let me take Trey's away and give it to you.
Yo!
Yo, look. All I'm saying is, I understand. I appreciate the optimism. I really do. But even in the most optimistic lens, for a team that's already below 500, a team that has only been able to beat like consistently like some tanking units across the league, for a team that was already struggling on both sides of the floor, for you to lose your best player, that like 9 times out of forget the Lakers for a second, losing your best player for a team that's already below 500, for them to lose their best player in a general sense, that team normally doesn't then just go on to be a 500 ball club. They just don't.
Yeah.
So
Can I
go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, like, to me, like, it just makes the early season losses that much worse. Like this is the reason why you can't start 2-10, right? It's like because at some point, knowing like 2 stars that you have, like at some point they're gonna go down, they're gonna miss time, and we just we gave ourselves no like margin for error with that the way we started the season.
You need to have a early cushion in place. Last year, the way Golden State started out, they went out 18-2. When Steph got hurt and Draymond got hurt, they had cushion. With this Lakers team, though, like, I just really don't think y'all are really, like, looking at what Anthony Davis provided night in, night out for this. Like, he was making lineups with 4 other guards work enough for them to squeak out wins. If he's not there, that's gone. Like, Their offense gets significantly worse without
Who
Anthony
becomes
Davis
their rim
playing
protector?
we talk like
Who becomes the
LeBron
rim
We don't
James
protector?
is
have one.
chopped liver
Like we gotta
though.
hope
Like
Thomas Bryant can do
we
something, but
talk
that's
like
not going to
LeBron is
happen.
Let's just
chopped
hope.
liver.
Thomas Bryant
Like,
has never been a good defender, so that's not going to
when
happen. So
Bron
I
and
don't know
AD
what
is
we're going to do.
healthy, they can beat anybody in the series, bro.
Nah, no one's saying
No, they
LeBron's chopped
haven't,
liver.
bro. Stop living in
People
2020,
are
bro.
talking
Stop.
like LeBron is chopped liver.
No one's saying
Niggas
LeBron's
said,
chopped
15
liver.
years
But
niggas said the Lakers have shown us LeBron and AD can beat anybody in the league has changed. It's not
Nah, on some
2020
real
no
shit,
And
more,
Rob
nigga.
Pelinka can't
bro.
construct a roster to save his life.
The
So
league
We
is
get
not
one or
the
two more
same.
rotational pieces, bro, and Bron and AD is healthy, bro. Anybody in
Y'all
the
team is
But right now, AD's not
The
healthy though.
Lakers season is
That's the
over. Why is
y'all
there a space
team
about
is
that?
significantly
that's why
worse
I
than
said
it was in
Wait.
2020, bro.
Low. The Lakers season is over. Anthony Davis is out for a month. I don't know what we're doing here.
That's
Why is
what we
there a
saying.
space about that?
that's the argument.
To sum it up for you Lakers fans, the only reason you were a competent team is now out for a month. So your season is now over.
Their argument
So
is
you're saying LeBron James is chopped
No,
liver? That's basically what you're
he's
saying.
not.
Man,
That's exactly
hey,
what I'm saying.
another thing we're not talking about. I think the reason why AD is injured right now is because this man has had to play like what 38 minutes, like
like
every
high
game.
minutes because
For
I don't
what
know.
reason?
because of the load
Because if
he's
he's
been
not
carrying.
out
I don't know about
there,
Yeah.
we are cooked. We are chopped liver.
to
We
the
can't do
sport.
shit.
Sorry if I
I
keep
don't
cutting
the
think
you
bench
off,
AD
is
is somebody
dirt.
that I give
but
credit for having like
Nobody's
mileage
talking about
Because we
injuries.
start in them small ass lineup, so we always start every game down by
yeah,
like 15.
But we
it's pretty
And
nasty.
talking
but
But
like
then
LeBron
LeBron and
James is
AD have
chopped
to
liver.
work their asses off to drag
so
us back into the game.
wait. Let me say this real quick because
He's
to this
old
sport
now.
before I go around to people, when you say stuff like that about like, oh, is LeBron? Let me give it to gifted. When you say like LeBron is like chopped liver, I just think that's like so unfair to LeBron because are you assessing LeBron as a player he's about to be older within a month's time himself. Well, not actually not even a month, like within the next couple of days. So are you expecting LeBron at this stage of his career to still carry the load the way that he's been doing since
Well,
he
I
was
don't want him to,
28?
man. Like I
That's
think
but I
LeBron
LeBron
is
mean,
and
but
old,
Tom
why?
Brady
bro.
are
Why even?
similar.
But
Like
why
like
even
Since he was
expect that though?
18.
Why
no,
are
here's
we
the thing. I
Bron
don't
expecting?
actually
want
started
him
at
to.
20.
I don't
I
expect
don't
him to.
expect
He
him.
and
I don't expect him
LeBron
to.
LeBron and Tom Brady have a similar career trajectory. They were capable of bringing teams that had no
No, they
business being
don't.
certain places to higher heights. Now you have
Greg is
to.
nasty.
You have to build a team around him that can survive when he's not on the floor. Rob Pelinka has failed. LeBron has also failed himself because we should have never traded for Westbrook in the first place. But we are
True.
so bad right now because we don't have anything that can help us survive if LeBron and AD are out. We're done.
Low.
I
That's
mean,
fucking
I
low.
Lakers
mean,
gotta trade
Bruh.
AD, bro.
oh wait,
Niggas are
let me
mad.
go
First
one
of
one
all,
one at a time, one at a
that
time, one at a time, one at a time, one at a time, one at a
nigga
time.
dipped in his low bag.
Who said low? Who said
Bro,
low?
Me. You dipped in your low
I
bag,
would
bro.
I would fucking
Said trade
expect
AD.
when a top 10 player go down.
Bro.
I would expect, that niggas are not
Well,
gonna,
let me wait, goods. Before you go, let me hear one more time from the sports and Golden, and then we'll go around because I think that's the conversation we're having right now. So, what are you any? I'm not final, but like any words before we kind of like go on to somebody else.
I was
So
trying to see. Do you see them making any trades? Like what? Like you think they're just gonna keep the team the way it is?
there's reports before this happened said they were going to. I think if anything, they end up losing a lot of leverage. They might, but I think they just lose way more leverage now because they don't have.
Yeah.
Like
I
it's
can
very clear.
see. I can see the Lakers trying to go get Bogdanovich from Detroit. You know what I'm saying at the trade deadline. And Patrick Beverly is done. His days in LA are pretty much numbered now. And Russell Westbrook was right about him. All that dude does is just run around. He gives the team nothing.
Lakers gotta trade AD, bro.
It's gonna be a lot more running around for Patrick Beverly in the coming days.
Let me come in.
Hey, Rob
Vin,
Pelinka said that Patrick Beverly was a 3-and-D wing. So,
no,
you know what I'm saying?
please stop. Yo, Vin Smoke. Let me hear from Vin Smoke, and then we can go to Paul Mitchin.
Yeah, sure. I mean, so I guess my take is I am the most optimistic Laker fan, but even I'm sitting here thinking like I'm not really sure exactly what direction we can go in, and I'd probably feel a little bit more confident if we had a more competent coach, right? If I felt like we had somebody that could actually maximize players as opposed to just kind of play politics with the locker room and our roster and not our roster but our rotations, I probably feel a little bit more confident. It's going to take something that we haven't seen. You know what I'm saying? It's going to take Wenyen Gabriel evolving into a better player, or Russell Westbrook returning back to closer to all-star level, which is just things that I don't really have that much confidence in. So at this point, I don't really know where to go. It's like, I'm not going to lie. I was watching the World Cup and then this news came. I just don't. I don't know. It's definitely scary days, but we're going to see. I think the point about LeBron supposedly being able to carry us, like, that's just unfair to LeBron. LeBron has given us, or at least from my perspective, I think he's been as good as he's needed to be, and I feel like especially this season he's played somewhat well, right? But I think to ask him to carry this team with AD out is just asking too much. It's going to take, the coaches need to be better. Everybody else on the roster has to be better. I agree that you can compensate for the loss of a star with just better team play and, folks just playing better and having better game plans and improving as a team. But, like, you can't really replace somebody that's going in and dropping 35, 15 a night over the course of a month. Like, that's just something that's not going to happen. We can be as hopeful as we can, but I don't know. It's going to take other teams slipping a bit, us getting lucky, and then other players kind of getting better, but we'll see.
Thanks.
I think it's on the role players. They got to start.
I just want to provide some quick numbers that I looked up. Goods knows the exact numbers that I will be referring to here.
All right. After this, we're going to go to Paul Mitchell at this.
With Anthony Davis gone, you're going to see more lineups where you have guards on the floor. And in this season, when Westbrook, Patrick Beverly, and Dennis Schroeder play together on the basketball court, some of these numbers are with AD. They have an 81 offensive rating, 148.7 defensive rating.
God damn.
Please
stop.
No way they bring that line
67
back.
net rating.
No way they bring that line back. No way they do.
It will come back.
It won't. Max Christie taking his spot now.
You say that now.
Please stop. Please stop.
That's the thing.
Talking about Darvin Ham here, man.
I'm sorry.
Darvin Ham had to make the adjustment that early in the season. He's not going to make it again.
I had to give you those numbers, Lo. I'm sorry.
Please stop. As soon as you say
81 to 1.
Hey, y'all. This
81 offensive rating.
I just watched my favorite player win the World Cup, and I'm depressed already. I can't. I'm tired.
That was actually very depressing here. Paul Mitchell, what do you got to say, my brother?
What's going on, y'all? At this point, my take with the Lakers is any injury, I just call it a pulled Pelinka. Because the way this man has constructed this roster is horrible. There is no room for half of an error. Not a fraction of a second can anyone rest or take off a play, because in a blink of an eye, they're down 20. Like, it amazes me how Lonnie Walker is the third best player on this team. That can't be the case. Like, this roster is constructed from top to bottom.
Third best player on what team?
At this point, Lonnie Walker looked like the third best player on the Lakers to me when they actually win a game.
He's a Westbrook.
On what team?
He's a Westbrook.
On the Lakers.
I know, but he's a Westbrook fan, so he's gonna be upset about what you just said.
I know you. I definitely know you're not saying Lonnie Walker is the third best player on the fucking.
Oh, man.
I know your basketball acumen can't be that bad.
But good.
Real talk.
Listen, that's.
Let me bring your brother. Let me bring your brother.
The construction of the roster is the focus. Is not necessarily on one or two players. Like, because it makes no sense that.
What has Lonnie done these past few games?
He's been kind of mid.
First off, to kind of defend Lonnie, starting Patrick Beverly and Dennis Schroeder next to him is the worst possible thing.
I just gave you the numbers, by the way.
He can't do what he was doing earlier in the season because he doesn't have the opportunity to handle the ball, because they're putting the ball in Patrick Beverly's and Dennis Schroeder's hands, and he's gonna have to stand there in the corner. Like, his thing is always being chopped.
They look keep icing him out of
fucking horrendous. What the fuck?
Hey,
Lonnie Walker.
That's what he was doing in the beginning of the season. We liked him because when he had the ball in his hands, he was doing something.
This shit is horrendous, bro. This shit is bad. Like, y'all make you guys like.
They low key
I'm gonna
be
keep it a
icing a
buck
lot of
with you because
games.
when you
This
guys
team
say
is
I'm
like
not
bad.
some
saying
shit
he's the
like
third
that,
best player on the
it makes
team. I'm
people
just saying
question
he's
like
been
your
playing
actual
worse
like
because he
basketball
doesn't have a
takes. Like
chance to
that
do
shit is
anything.
sad, bro.
This team is bad. Nobody's saying Russ is
You
bad.
just
Like
said Lonnie Walker was the third best player on this team, bro.
I said at this point, you ain't even asked me why I think
Nigga,
Russ
at
is
this
second.
point, what the fuck are you saying?
He
What the
cooking. He
fuck am I?
cooking.
I'm
He
saying
cooking.
he's
He
the third best
cooking.
player on the team. That's what I'm
He
saying.
cooking Russ is second.
Oh,
If I
at this
see
point, at right now.
at this point, right now, there is
So
no
with
AD.
AD gone.
So there is no AD. So
Oh,
at
okay,
this point,
okay,
your top
okay,
three
okay.
players
Damn,
are
good.
LeBron, Russ, and
Damn,
Goods
Lonnie
got
Walker.
good.
cooked.
What are you
Goods
talking
got
about?
And you just gonna take
Damn,
that?
He got
good.
You
you,
gonna take
twin.
that?
He got you, twin.
Damn,
Man,
good.
me
Nah, Goods got
personally,
fried. I ain't
What are
gonna
you
hold
talking
you.
about?
me personally,
Damn, good. You ain't let
I
him
would, I
talk.
would
Damn,
like
hold
to
you're not
say,
up,
gonna
I
mute
good.
us
would like
though.
to
I
You're
say,
not
didn't
gonna
say
mute
goods,
me
shit
though,
because it's
nigga.
my
Get the
good
fuck
vibes.
out
goods,
of
I
here.
was
Let's
just,
stop
I'm
goods,
just,
switching
I'm
up
just
like
goods,
listening to you.
goods, goods, goods.
Damn, good.
I ain't gonna lie, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie. Listen, man. He did just bake you like a rotisserie
And now
chicken,
you
man. How
did
will
just
you
get cooked.
respond? How will you
Damn, good. You
respond,
got
12?
caught up again.
How will you
Damn.
respond,
He got
12?
so emotional he wasn't
Look at this
listening. That's
Listen,
boy
why.
listen, listen,
again.
listen,
Look
listen.
at this
Messi just won the
nigga.
World Cup, bro. Nobody can stop me.
Nah, nah, nah.
Nah,
Nobody can stop me,
nah,
man.
nah. You
Messi
got
just
it.
won the
You
Fuck
got
out
it.
of
World
here.
Cup, man. Let's
Fuck
He
out
got
of here.
baked.
go.
He got baked. He got baked.
Wait, real quick. Paul mentioned. Can you wrap up your final statements? Because I want to get as many people in here as possible. Because I want you all to send y'all.
He really just want to hear West
Yeah,
talk
nah,
about it. That's it.
Uh,
no doubt, no doubt. I ain't mean to get caught
Man,
up
blow
right
this
there,
shit up.
but but my ultimate point is they have to start trading or finding a way to do something or fire Rob Pelinka because there's two like blaming Russ ain't
they
the issue.
extended him.
Yeah, that's
That
impossible.
pissed me off.
yeah, that was.
That pissed me off. That made no sense. Anyone else should be fired for constructing this kind of
Hey,
roster.
y'all do realize that nigga is y'all GM of the future. He gonna
Until
lead y'all to the
2026.
championship.
Stop.
He
I'm just.
gonna lead y'all to the
He
championship, man.
extended. What do you mean stop? Like
That's your nigga.
He
No,
already
That
put
nigga.
it.
That's your nigga, and y'all gonna stand beside him.
Wait, Trey. Before we go, because I want to get as many
I'm
people
gonna
as
stick
possible.
beside him.
I need to get
Hey,
JB.
before I
JB
stand beside Rob
toxic.
Pelinka, I might stop being a Laker fan.
I need
That's
JB toxic, and then we're gonna go to Steve and West.
See, all I gotta say is that's tough.
Oh my god.
No, because it's like y'all were a competent defensive team and a bad offense team. You lose AD, y'all about to drop to probably one of the worst defensive teams in the league. And even though LeBron's LeBron, the offense still gonna drop.
Oh yeah.
That I don't like the stretch y'all have isn't the toughest, but I only see there's like you said, there's only 5 games that they should win. They're not even guaranteed, honestly, with this team.
I got him
They
8-9 on
should
the next
win those
17.
games against the Hornets, Magic, and the Rockets, and that one game against the Rockets. But with this team,
The Magic
I
not
don't
an easy
know.
game. The
I
That
Magic is
don't
shit is
not
know.
an
not
easy
an
game.
easy game. Neither
No, that's what
neither
I'm
are the
saying. They
Rockets right now,
should
by the
win.
way.
Now
They
They
the
just
should
Rockets,
lost
the
their
win.
last
Rockets, the
10.
Rockets away.
Hey, don't talk about the
Are a
Rockets. Leave the
different
Rockets
team than
alone.
home,
Leave the
bro.
Rockets
Now
alone.
that's what I'm saying. The Lakers should win those games. But honestly, who fucking knows?
But the Magic got 5 wins in a row against really good teams right now, bro.
Yeah,
Man, they were
facts.
just
10 and
farming
20.
off the Phoenix
They are
Suns.
10 and 20.
They were
Shout
just
out to
farming
that
off the
nigga
Suns.
Zay Jones.
All right, Steve. Well, what do you have to say, man? If I move y'all out, please don't be upset. I'm just trying to rotate as many people in. I'm saying that because niggas at the bottom are probably gonna get moved. All right, so Steve, what do you have to say?
Yeah, blow this up. Hey, blow this up. This is over. This is indictment on the entire. I said it from the jump that Rob Pelinka, Jeannie Buss, they're playing games with the fans, and now AD, the biggest bright spot for the team this year, is now injured, going to miss a month. This team is not going to perform well. What's going to happen is that maybe 1 or 2 games, Russ and LeBron might look nice and have like a game where like, oh, we're going to come into a space and be like, oh yeah, maybe they have a shot if they do this and that. Nah, there's no shot. This is their best offensive player, their anchor, their best player, period. And this is done. The 4th best player on this team, like someone said, is Lonnie Walker. Lonnie Walker was the 5th best player on the Spurs last year. We can't do this. We got to wrap this up. This is done. If I'm Rob Pelinka, if I'm him, I'm on the phone trading Westbrook
You respect
immediately.
Thomas Bryant?
Not because I hate Westbrook. I fuck with
Please
Westbrook.
Please stop.
But I'm blowing this up because at this point, what are we doing here? We might as well just consolidate for next season, get ready. But we're done here, and this is over. You still have Pat Bev on the roster? No cap. I don't understand why. But yeah.
There's
And
nothing to get ready for next season, though.
oh yeah,
Like
that's
this,
true. I'm just saying for hope.
this is the season. I don't know if y'all really know. This is the season.
Hey, below. This season, is already cooked.
Exactly.
It's already cooked.
Man, y'all are so
This is
fucked.
done.
Y'all are so fucked that the Nets are good now because
The Nets,
like
the
y'all
Nets actually
actually
look
could have
pretty
got
solid.
Kyrie.
They look pretty solid.
Y'all
So,
y'all could have got Kyrie and it would have
oh,
helped
ain't y'all? I'm a
something.
Rockets fan. I ain't y'all. We
It
waiting
would
for
have
y'all
helped
to turn trend
something,
towards us.
man. It would have helped something.
Nah, it's okay.
Now y'all can't even get that.
They can get Ben Simmons and
Y'all can't even get that deal no more.
somebody else.
Oh, Wes.
Oh,
Then
Lord,
Russ to
Wes.
Brooklyn.
Yes, go!
Russ to
Wes.
Brooklyn.
They've been trying to do this for months,
You
man.
really
For
want me to
months.
I'm gonna
just
be at every
keep
single
throwing
game,
you
Yo,
want me to
baby.
pack you up,
Switch
boy.
colors. Switch
Yes,
colors.
sir. Rush to Brooklyn.
Yeah.
We coming.
Nah, but
yo,
There's
my
no
fault,
way
my
Wes
fault.
Please mute
can
these
colors,
niggas.
man.
I
Please
have to
mute
say this.
these
I have to
niggas,
say this,
bro.
Wes and Goods. I have to say this, Wes and Goods.
Please mute
Y'all
these
have to realize,
niggas.
bro. Y'all have to realize the Westbrook in Brooklyn
They
would be
switching colors.
not only would that be the worst thing in the history of the sport, bro. That would single handedly make so many niggas gouge their eyes out. We will the rate of blind people that would just it will skyrocket, my nigga. Hospitals will report so many blind people
Trey? You
in the
Trey?
hospital.
Trey? Which way are you talking? You talking about for Brooklyn for the Lakers?
For the NBA. It would just be such a bad sight to see. The sport will be it will never be more over than it has ever been, nigga. Don't ever do that in my life, please.
can I continue?
Alright,
Real
so
quick,
are you gonna wipe your mouth
I'm
now?
about to end
Are you
real
gonna
quick because
wipe your
I gotta
mouth
go. I gotta go DJ real quick. But again,
You ain't lying about that DJ part. Okay.
oh, yeah, I gotta go. You know what it is, man.
You know what I'm saying?
One shot, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is over. The Lakers pack this shit up. LeBron go and get that scoring title. And yeah, Mbappe to go. Y'all niggas
A
be
Scoring
wild.
title.
scoring title.
Lie, bro. That was
You
a crazy
niggas be
munch, though, bro.
delusional.
Scoring
I'm
title.
delusional. How am I delusional? Good morning. Good afternoon. Where you from? What?
Good afternoon.
This nigga trying to res. You
Then
was
said good morning,
shameless,
nigga.
I
nigga.
said good afternoon.
Man, shameless.
What?
You ain't
I
tell
said
nobody else
scoring. Is
good
it not?
morning,
Is
nigga.
it a
You
I
scoring?
said
can't
Is
good
it a
greet
scoring?
people
afternoon.
What is
without
it?
without
You ain't
without
tell
This
nobody else
nigga
good
did
morning,
not tell
Steve-O.
me good morning.
He
You
ain't
right,
tell you good
Trey.
morning.
Yeah, no,
All
we in the
Yeah, why
same
right.
did you
order
say hi
that
to
I
me?
ain't
That
talking about.
nigga did
He
not
ain't say
tell
good
me
Why'd you
morning,
good
say
good
hi to
afternoon to
me?
morning.
me.
Good morning, my
But
nigga.
low,
Good
you're the
morning, my
Risley
nigga.
bear. You supposed to tell others good morning. You're the Risley.
Not the
We
Risley
gotta
Bear.
get West out of here. We gotta get
Not the
West out of
Risley
here.
Bear. That's
We
disgusting.
gotta get West out of here. West is already
I was gonna mute because that
West is
shit
already
disgusting.
pushing it.
That man called
West
you the
is
Risley Bear.
literally
You can't
using
take
the
that low.
fact West is using the fact I heavily fuck with him just to get off some of the
Yes,
nastiest
yes,
shit
he is.
I have ever heard
The
in my
Risley Bear.
fucking life, nigga.
The Risley Bear. You can't take that. I'm sorry.
Please stop, Wes. You are
Hey,
fucking killing me
Help the
slowly,
bear.
nigga. Oh
Poke the
boy.
hookah.
nah, that nigga said the Risley Bear. He got that shit
The
off
Risley
clean.
Bear is
Please,
insane.
okay, we got the joke, nigga. We got it. We got
Nah,
it.
nah.
Okay,
Get
we did.
the
We
Kemp
don't,
Nah, but
saying
yeah,
we
that
for
don't,
shit.
real,
I
Yo,
don't
blow
why
that
need
get
shit
to
up.
y'all
say that
niggas
Blow
to
that
shit
give a
four
shit up.
more
breakdown of
times?
the joke,
Blow
nigga.
that
Why
shit
get
up.
to say that shit four
Nigga
more
said
That
he
shit
times?
trying to get
hilarious.
That shit up. Blow it up.
Get the
Fire that
Kemp
hoe
saying,
up.
bro. He said that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I
Hey,
know
look,
we,
hey,
Hey,
look,
nigga,
hey,
rap
we
look.
got
God.
it. We
Nah.
heard
No
the nigga.
punishing.
Y'all
No
nigga giving a
punishing. No
Rap God.
punishing.
breakdown, a play-by-play on the nigga joke,
No,
bro. We heard it.
no
How
I
you
didn't
punishing.
hear what
give
he
you the
said. What he
quick
say?
Look,
What he say?
for the
What he say?
Lakers, right?
Nah,
detail
just said
on
let's
it?
For
wrap
the
it up.
Lakers for the rest of the season, I do think they should be on the phone. Like Russ should really be traded by next week.
He should be.
Do whatever you can to make the Indiana trade, I guess, because now
I knew
you
you was about to
need.
say this damn Indiana trade. That shit not
Hold
happening, nigga. Stop it.
Anywho, if
You're
it,
not getting Miles Turner. He
oh my
never been
God,
traded. He will never be
are
traded.
you going to let me talk? So look,
No.
that's
Trey want a
unfortunate.
munch today, man.
So look, if they're willing,
Told me a
if they're
munch.
willing to make the deal,
Y'all
go
just gonna
make that
bypass
deal.
that?
The fuck?
Get Russ up out of there and get two players because now his playmaking isn't as valuable anymore. Now you just need niggas who can get buckets, and if you get Hill, like who just like niggas who provide spacing for LeBron and Turner, who can. He's not AD defensively, but he can defend better than Thomas Bryant for fucking sure. So yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do, and if not, it's time to just blow it up. Trade Bron, trade AD, something.
I genuinely think they needed to blow the whole thing up. But we're gonna
Yo,
go
Lo,
to
this is crazy
Goods.
because
Yeah, go to Goods, man.
this is
Please.
crazy because all this shit, bro. Listen, Steph is out, AD is out. All this shit for the Warriors
Don't
and the
Bro,
mention
Lakers
my
to be in the
Steph.
fantasy
Western
team
Conference
is
Finals.
cooked. Steph and AD
All
are
this shit
both
for the
on my
Warriors and the
fantasy
Lakers to
team.
be in the Western Conference Finals, bro.
Don't mention
And you
us,
know how that shit
sis.
go. It's just so it's scripted. It's just like this Argentina France
That
game,
man
bro.
said it's
Like it's
scripted.
gonna happen. It's gonna happen,
Messi
bro. Like
just won the World
Lakers.
Cup.
Warriors,
Against
Western
skeptics?
Conference Finals, bro.
It's not
I real,
scripted. You
I
niggas
real
has
life, the
been
Lakers got
like
a
this
little
the
easy
last 4
stretch on
years.
forward, bro. I'm telling you niggas, it's not that bad. Where it's like, oh, they can't beat these niggas. They can handle this
I mean,
stretch.
We
does
we
minus
we
drugs
You said
7
play
wait,
months
who
in?
out
said that?
on
Hold
this
on, hold
shit.
on.
Nah, nah,
Don't
nah,
Wait,
nah.
change
before you
shit.
mute,
Don't
before
mention
you
us,
mute,
nigga.
before you
Messi
mute,
just won
before
the
you mute.
fucking World
You
Cup.
said they can handle it.
stage, my nigga. You at stage 2, my nigga, of fucking trauma, my nigga. You